If you like the video, please give me a like.
The Zealz GK802 mini TV stick is a small personal processing device that was available in the early part of the 21st century. The GK802's size is comparable to similar miniature PC products of the time. The GK802 utilizes Android operating system, now viewed as the visionary predecessor to the Mandroid and Womandroid line assigned to all human newborns on Earth by decree of the High Church of Google Core. To the long line of smaller personal processing devices that eventually led to the development of the popular Knowledge Core device, now used throughout the galaxy, the Zealz GK802's main contribution was its central processing unit. Leading experts in the subject note that the GK802 marked the seminal transition from dual to quad-core processing technology. And although it underperformed in terms of its graphics processing capability when loaded with its default factory software, it excelled in performance measures after software upgrades provided by notable open-source community contributors such as Dead HP, Finless Bob, and Omega Moon. No functioning specimens of the GK802 now remain, and, like many digital inventions of the time, the blueprints of the GK802 are long lost. However, the following extract from surviving digital video archives shows footage from a niche weblog, www.minitvstick.com, that details the GK802 device performing numerous functions that were important to humans at the time. It is noted that the MiniTVStick weblog received the stick from www.engadget.com at no cost. The relationship between the two parties is not clear, although the presenter claims that the information provided is neutral. Further information in the Intergalactic Data Archives show that data regarding the GK802 was posted on minitvstick.com.
So welcome to www.minitvstick.com. This is going to be a review of the Zealz GK802. The stick was provided by www.engadget.com, but this is a 100% independent review. So this stick came in this black box. There are actually very few markings on the box for those of you that are interested. The only thing I've got is this sticker. First thing you'll notice is that the case is metal when you take it out. The MK808 and the MK022 both are plastic. The stick also feels a bit bigger, and it also comes with this lid. So like the MK802, it's got a male HDMI output here. Back of the unit is perforated, and I imagine that's just to help with cooling since none of these sticks have fans. There's a micro SD card slot on the side. And then there are two more USB ports. The micro one is for the power and the other one is for data. This is the only stick that I've got where it's only got one USB port. Back in the box, there's another layer of goods. This is the power supply that comes with the stick. It's 100 to 240 volts, 50-60 hertz input, 5 volt 2 amps output, so it's pretty standard. The side that plugs into the stick is the micro USB. So I'm just going to plug all these things in now, and in the UK you'll need this power adapter, which was also sent to me. I also just want to show you the micro SD card slot here. It's pretty good. There's a positive click when you click the card in, and just to let you know that it's gone in properly. When you push it in again, it clicks again, and so you know that you can remove the card. So here's a size comparison against the MK802 with the green Android logo and the MK808 at in the middle. The Zealz is slightly thinner, but it's pretty comparable in size. I just wanted to show you something else that's pretty cool about the stick, the power adapter. It's got a fixed cable. Power adapter at the bottom, it's pretty typical of what comes with the other sticks. And okay, it's got this LED, which is pretty good, just telling you when the power's on, but look how loose the connection is. Another thing you'll need is a controller. So for this demo and review, I'm just going to use RC11. I've got more details about RC11 in another review, so do check out my other videos for that. And this side, this is the receiver. It just goes into the stick. This receiver will use up the only free slot that I've got that comes with the stick. You can also plug in keyboard or mouse if you wanted to instead. Another thing that's useful to have, which doesn't come with this stick, is this HDMI extension cable. It gives you a bit more flexibility if you're going to plug the stick into the TV. So with the extension cable and RC11, this could be your basic setup. However, I actually want to try a couple of webcams, so I needed to buy a separate USB hub. I saw some good reviews of this hub, this particular hub. I'll actually do a proper review of this up against other sticks as well later, because I found it's pretty good. I'll post a link to make a model on the blog. Okay, so when you boot up, you'll see the simple Android logo, and then you'll be faced with a series of disappointments. Okay, so first you'll find that the Gmail client does not run, and then Antutu software is not compatible with the device. You'll find that Spotify isn't compatible with the stick. There's no shutdown functionality. I even tried to download this app for shutting down, and it doesn't work because the stick's not rooted. And there's no YouTube client pre-installed. The YouTube client works, but the current version still got the issue where you can't go full screen. You'll find that the lip sync issues still exist. YouTube also fails to load properly with Firefox. You get sound but no image. YouTube videos work okay on the regular browser, but I wouldn't worry too much about YouTube, and I'll talk about that later on. Okay, so Skype does install, and so does Facebook too. And Twitter installs as well. Okay, and now Skype. First off, the Logitech C270 unit. I've got this plugged into the USB hub. Okay, I'm just going to try a video call from my phone. What you'll find is that the video works, but the audio does not. The mic on the Logitech C270 is not working with this ROM. Okay, now for the Microsoft Livecam Cinema, and this is also plugged into the USB hub. Right, so firstly there's no video call option, and then the mic fails as well. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, and my PS3 controller didn't work on live either, and BBC iPlayer doesn't work. And the saving grace is XBMC. I've got normal XBMC, and you can see that it works here, but better than that is XBMC Android, and this works perfectly for me. The beauty of this is that you can watch all your media, including YouTube, via XBMC, so even though the previous clients are not very good, you can use XBMC instead. For example, check out this Iron Man trailer from the HD trailers. When you view higher resolution content like this, you really do notice the difference between the normal version of XBMC and Android XBMC. I played this video earlier on normal XBMC and it's pretty jittery, but on Android XBMC it just works. Right, so conclusions on the Zealz GK802. As you see, I had a ton of problems with various apps. You know, the benchmarks on other videos that other people have done show that this stick actually runs slower than the MK808, and it actually costs twice or more than the MK808. It also consumes too much power to be powered directly from your TV. It's only got one free USB port, so if you want to do anything, for example, if you just want a keyboard and mouse, you need to buy a USB hub. It doesn't even come with an instruction manual. But you know what, surprisingly, I actually quite like the stick, and there's a number of reasons for this. I think they all kind of stem around the fact that the Freescale have open sourced the CPU that's in this stick. Look on the FreakTab website and you can see that the forum, there's a few comments that are starting, and people are getting interested in the stick. And then if you go to the Geekbuying blog as well, you can see that they've got a newer version of the stock ROM. So I've not tried this out yet. It could have a lot of improvements. You can see here on the Geekbuying blog, they've managed to get Ubuntu running on it. And with a quad-core stick, if you can get the right drivers running on this thing, maybe you could run Ubuntu at a decent speed. And on the Von Droid website, there's another custom build ROM that's based on a dead HP kernel. There's also Jazz Hacks, who's got a working kernel for Ubuntu. So if you want to experiment with the stick and it's more of a hobby thing, you can do more than just watch XBMC on your TV, then I think this is a great option actually. You're going to be taking a few risks, but I know that Finless Bob has one of these sticks, and from what I can tell from his postings, he seemed like he was going to create a ROM for it, and I'm looking forward to seeing that myself. If you just want to watch TV on it and watch video and watch movies and use XBMC, then I think you're better off with the MK808, which is a little bit more mature and it can do the job. If you like the video, please give me a like. I really appreciate that. Do visit the blog. I'm going to try and put more information on the blog as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.